We're talking weight belts. So what is a lifting belt for? Who should wear it? When should you wear it? Well, first, these are not reserved for elite level lifters or people who can only back squat 300 pounds or deadlift 4 or whatever. This is for anyone lifting weights near maximal levels that wants to ensure safety and maybe be able to overload their muscles a little bit. So first, let's talk about the weight belt themselves. This is the one I most commonly use. It'd be considered a nylon belt with a Velcro strap. If there's a thicker part and then a thinner part, the thicker part always goes centered on the back. There's nothing that makes you look like a noob more than having a belt sideways or backwards. The strap part, where it comes together, should always be center to the belly button. When putting a belt on, you're not trying to tighten it as absolutely tight as possible. So I'm not trying to suck in my stomach and tighten this thing so tight that I can barely breathe. Rather, I'm actually gonna leave my stomach normal, pull it snug against it. So now I can still breathe. Sure, I probably don't wanna walk around with this for multiple minutes, but I can still breathe. Now, when I go to perform the lift, I'm actually going to expand out and I'm going to push against it in every direction. So I'm not trying to suck in, rather I'm trying to push out. What that does, it acts like an added support brace to keep your back from bending, rather it holds it still. Now, you can use this type of belt up to any load. I also like to use this really thick, heavy duty leather one. Sometimes, if it's like a 1 rep max front back squat deadlift, but I don't want to wear this very long because it's kind of hard and cumbersome to get on and off, but it helps with heavier loads. So, who should wear a weight belt? Well, if you're going for an extremely heavy lift, like we're getting near max, and it doesn't have to be a 1 rep max. Maybe it's a 3 rep or a 5 rep, and I know near the last few reps of that, things are getting extremely hard. Wearing this is gonna help you get through the reps as well as potentially keep you safe. Now, this is not a fix or a permanent crutch, if you will. You could still get injured wearing a weight belt, right? But here's what you need to know. You're doing yourself a huge disservice if you're putting this on early when the weights are light, right? Without the belt, I'm strengthening my core, my low back, all of these surrounding muscles. When I put the belt on, I'm relying on the belt to support my spine and not as much my core muscles. So I always suggest wait till you're above 80, maybe even push to 85, 90%. So we're talking like RPE 9 before you put this on. So let's say you're doing 4 sets of a lift. There's no reason this should be on set 1, set 2. You might not even have it on yet for set 3. You can put it on set 4. Can you get strong without it? Absolutely. You could never ever wear a weight belt in your life. Can you lift a little bit heavier weights with the addition of this? Absolutely. So it is an aid or a supplement, but it should not replace strengthening your core, knowing how to brace, and lifting within your range of core strength and stability.